On this January 8th, 2024, Israel took the steps to attack a terrorist group leader in Lebanon from the Hezbollah. And of course, when they had spoken with Lebanon and done this in cooperation, that would have been amazing. But the international treaties and laws surrounding cooperation do support communication in advance, and Israel had not done so. And so, unfortunately, although there was destruction and causes of civilian infrastructure as a root of dismay in Lebanon, there have been statements from Israel to say that they will continue to attack terrorist groups in other countries besides Lebanon in a hope to extract terrorists in the area. And so terrorism is grown from an ideology of dissent, of resistance. That's what the rebel groups are there for. And so, of course, in each country, there are various different conditions that give rise to a need to rebel and these groups to form. However, Israel as an entity deciding that they will go into different countries and explicitly stating that no one can stop them in doing so, risks losing cooperation formally from these countries. And not only this, in the region of the Middle East, there is now a red alert, a risk of a wider regional war in regards to all these countries, including Pakistan, Iran, and Lebanon, that they are not happy with Israel's actions and plans to go forward with the attacks in foreign territories without their consent. Of course, they cannot give their cooperation if they don't have their consent. And so there is a wider regional conflict that is brewing as a result of Israel's plans to find and extract terrorists in the area. And this would be done, ideally, the plan to extract and attack terrorists would be done with the consent of the countries and the legitimate leadership that is in place. Legitimate leadership that was gained through electoral democracy in the area. However, this is not being done, and Israel has not only stated that it won't stop, but it has stated that it also won't stop even if the International Criminal Court of Justice in the Netherlands gives a ruling of war crimes against international human rights law for Israel, so as initiated by South Africa. So there is very little accountability or room for responsibility in this situation. And this indeed does cause a concern of a greater regional war. The representative of Iran has said that Israel, quote unquote, seems to have a new strategy targeting members and commanders of different groups that make up what Iran calls the axis of resistance. And so although allies of Israel, such as the United States, are trying to negotiate with Jordan and other countries in the area, those on behalf of Israel, they have to make sure that the interests of all parties are accounted for, as well, indeed, of the civilians.